Hi, I'm Erica Dunkel. This is for oral assignment number 2. I took my picture while I was on the road to Anchorage this weekend. It was kind of difficult to get a good picture because I was in a car that was going really fast. I was using my cell phone camera, and the windows had a lot of glare and cracks in them, so it was difficult to get a good quality picture. But I ended up getting some good ones, and I chose the one that I used specifically because when I was looking at it, I thought it would be fun to have some kind of monster dinosaur Godzilla thing actually coming out from behind the mountains. I thought that would be pretty cool. I ended up not doing that because I wanted to add more than just one thing into the picture. So, what I decided to do for this picture um, was put things into the clouds because when I looked at it, I could just immediately see some kind of thing in the clouds, and I thought that would be cool. So the techniques that I used for this picture, I took the original picture, put it into Photoshop, then I stretched it out, and that gave me more room to put things into the picture. Then I darkened the whole thing using the brightness contrast tools. Then I went to Google and I searched for dinosaur profile, dinosaur heads, and it was actually kind of difficult to find like realistic looking pictures rather than just like sketches or drawings or like obvious dinosaurs from, Jurassic Park or something. So, yeah, eventually I found some good ones. Then I put those into Photoshop and cut just the head, cut around. I can't remember what that tool is called right now. Um, but so I cut those, used the transform tool to shrink them down and turn them and put them into place on the clouds. Because when you look at the clouds, um, at least for me, it looks like the two clouds are kind of like they have open mouths and they're yelling at each other, so the dinosaurs just kind of fit perfectly into there. So once the dinosaurs were in, I lowered the opacity and also used the brightness contrast tools on that to make them match the clouds. I changed the color adjustment too so they were more blue-gray because the dinosaur on the right was very green to start out with, so I had to change the colors a little bit on there. I used the blurring and smearing tools on the edges so that the bottoms of the head where I cut would blend into the clouds behind them. And then I also used a paintbrush just to fix any little things that you could see around the clouds. So in general, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Um, I really like the idea that I came up with. I think that it fit really well into the picture. And I'm pretty happy with how the dinosaurs turned out. They aren't perfect, especially around the edges where you can see that, they obviously aren't supposed to be in the clouds. But I think I did all right considering that I wasn't watching a tutorial video or like using step-by-step instructions on how to put a dinosaur head into the clouds. So, my questions for the class are, what do you think about it? What do you like about it? And what suggestions do you have for improving the picture? Specifically in the foreground, if you had an idea for what to put in there, that would be helpful because that's really the biggest thing that I would change about it is I really like how the background looks, but I kind of wish that there was more to it, especially for this assignment. Looking at some of the other examples, I could see that people did a lot more than what I ended up doing. So that's my question for you. What suggestions do you have for me? And I look forward to reading those. Thank you.